Hello everyone, Jane here, and welcome to a new School Merchant content. I know that you want to see more stuff dedicated to School Merchant. It's actually surprising because, especially during this period, you have more people actually hating and disliking the character. I really understand why, the 1 hour showcase of Eternal, the best survivor team in the world, facing a school merchant for 1 hour, basically doing nothing if not trying to hold M1 on generators, wasn't really fun. And unfortunately, it kinda had the effect of promoting more of this playstyle, to have more people emulating that playstyle. I saw many clips of school merchant players playing here just to annoy the other side. And that makes me sad, because I know that there are school merchant players who actually enjoy other sides of the character, who actually like the character, being all associated to this is creating a sort of echo chamber that is not healthy for the community in general, in my opinion, because it keeps promoting this not playstyle, because that's not for gaming or winning, but just turn on the other side, and to damage the image of a killer that actually can have some sides of the power actually be saved and improved to fit with the healthier playstyle, basically. So, what I chose to do as an answer to this kind of situation. I chose to, even if I'm still dealing with recovering, many of you watched the last video about what happened to me and the community, I'm still working on it. It's not something that you do once and you forget it forever, but it's a work of progress and self-work that basically lasts forever. And especially during this early period, you can imagine how there are moments where you feel better, moments where you feel a bit lower. So I'm still working on it, but even if it could be potentially stressful, I really wanted to do my part to try to improve this character that I really love, that I really invested a lot in, and I think I can have tools that can make it fun to play as and not too oppressive to play against. Or not too oppressive in a toxic, negative way, but in a gameplay way that actually it's something that a killer should do, you know? Blight with map mobility, nerds, many killers actually have that kind of potential. And school merchant potential, in my opinion, should rely more on micromanagement while having at least a little tool for chases. As you know, I made a video about the problems of base kit school merchant. She has basically no chasing power if not when the survivors choose to interact with the drones or staying in the drones area, so basically mainly getting aced. That's not the best feeling. You don't feel in control of your power, you don't have to plan your power if not by placing it on the generators to bait for a claw trap or to bait for them taking the exposed while giving you haste. And that's not okay. That's not a really good design. There are some add-ons that are problematic about that playstyle, these add-on shotgun speakers needs to be reworked. I don't know if this should be reworked as well, but basically mainly this stuff, because she cannot be a killer where the whole power is just focusing generators and then it happens what it happened. So, to deal with this kind of issue, we are playing with the geographical readout that basically buff your abilities in chase when you go in a drone active zone, because you get a 2% haste status effect and a 15% action speed bonus to breaking pallets, breakable walls, damaging generators, and vaulting. And the effects linger for 15 seconds, so basically you get some stronger values in chase, you know? A bit like the overclock mode of the Singularity. It's not effective as that one, of course, like, that would be really too oppressive, but like, it allows you to play the killer in a more effective way without using like perks like Brutal Strength or Bamboozle. But if you actually run one of these perks, and I choose Bamboozle for my public lobbies, like, of course, you have a faster voltage speed, like, in this way is a sort of superior anatomy, where you also block the window, and like, it's really good for mind gaming, for cutting them off and stuff like that. Brutal Strength can be also a really good choice. Unironically, I prefer Brutal Strength in some comp sets to Bamboozle, so if you go for Brutal Strength, like, it's still a really good build, and like, in combo with Geographical Redoubt, Brutal Strength activated at the right moment can guarantee a hit, like, but you need to know basic M1 zoning potential, where to break a pallet, how to bring a chase, and stuff like that. But like, Brutal Strength in the right hands, especially with the Geographical Redoubt, can give you a lot of value. The other add-ons we are using is randomized strobes. I keep saying that randomized strobes is the only add-on that adds a skill ceiling to chasing potential to School Merchant, because like, at that point you need to take in consideration a few things. Like, the indirect status, especially with the made for this being a thing, is good, but like, it has to be used at the right way, and the effects linger only for 3 seconds. So basically, what's the main problem with randomized strobes that I notice in other people's playstyles? So first of all, the timing. Like, the timing is a bit the other part, because it also requires to have them in the right position to trigger the timing when you mainly need the value of randomized strobes. So basically, you have to be really good at putting them in the position you want, at the moment you want, to trigger randomized strobes at the right moment. Because the effect lingers only for 3 seconds. So, for example, if they are camping a pallet during those 3 seconds, like, basically you don't get randomized strobes value. Another important thing is the positioning of the drone. Because, like, by forcing them at running a loop and going inside the drone again, the drone area again, like, they get the indirect status every time they get inside the drone area. So, this is another thing that I don't see really explored by people. I repeat, I should make a guide about this. I'm sorry if I'm late, but like, you also know where I'm coming from. There are so many things that I'm trying to work on, like life situations and problems like actually happen. The rest of the build is basically slowdowns and setting up perk. Like, Corrupt Intervention basically allows you to know where and when to start the game. It gives you the right information about where to continue your pressure after the first chase. Like, Corrupt Intervention is basically the game that the perk that allows you to set the game, because if you see someone, you can engage the chase like after placing 1 or 2 drones, and like, if you have a good chase, like, you kind of know where you can find the other 2 people, you know, the other 2 survivors. Like, you can figure out if they are doubling one of the 2 gens, if they are attacking one of the gens that you droned, if they are split up on 3 different gens. Like, you have all this kind of information. So like, by the time they take a claw trap and stuff like that, like, if you pay a lot of attention, like, you can figure out exactly what's going on. So Corrupt Intervention, even if I know that there are people who say it's not necessary on air, because like, you can choose your gens to protect since the beginning and stuff like that, I don't agree. Like, I think that this perk actually basically allows you to set up your war game. Like, once that you set your drones, at least 1 or 2 drones, like, it's not important that you place all of this. Basically, I place all of this only in a scenario where I don't find anyone during my patrolling. But if you like place 2 drones, you find someone, you have a good chase and stuff like that, like, you can figure out where to find the last persons, like the other person, where to start your pressure on their gens and stuff like that. And like, that allows you to have a kind of sort of good snowballing in every game. So I highly recommend this perk. I recommend this perk basically on every killer in the game, and in my opinion, in a certain way, it should be base kit, even in a nerfed way than the one we currently have. But like, I think that too many killers. You don't have the possibility of pressuring the whole map without corrupt intervention. And School Merchant, why not having a mobility and stuff like that? Like, I think she really needs to have something that helps her macro management. And like, corrupt intervention is perfect at doing that kind of job. Then the other two perks are slowdowns, and these are slowdowns that are different from the usual you see promoted, because like these are Populous the Weasel and Pain Resonance. Both of these perks basically work by winning chases, by not only winning chases, but also by hooking people. Because if you don't hook people, you don't get the value, of course, of Pain Resonance. Because like you have to hook them in a particular hook, in a particular moment, and like you get a 25% regression on the gen with the most progresses. And this is actually really, really good. Like, it's still really used, and for a reason. This perk is still really, really good, even if you cannot use it every time you want, as the previous version of Pain Resonance. And this works really well in combo with the Pop Goes the Weasel, because basically if you trigger Pain Resonance on a gen, they still want to commit after the hook. Like, you have the time in this way to use Pop Goes the Weasel on the same generator and making it regress more, and like basically keeping them busy more with a generator they almost finished. Also, this is a perk that once you are over of your Pain Resonances, or like after that you cast the same person more times, like you have more of these, like you can use it in a way to basically keep having them busy on the generators they were already working on, because like these are going to be, of course, their main goals when they are going to play their game, because like the gen with the most progress is like it's where they invested the majority of their time, basically. And that's all. Like my build basically is a chasing perk, two gen regression perks that work on hooks, and a perk to set up the whole game, and two chasing add-ons. I didn't want to use endgame perks because like I don't feel like I really need it with there. I didn't want to go for Sloppy Butcher because in public lobbies, especially made for this residence being a thing, so people want to stay injured. Want to stay injured and working on generators while being exposed while injured. Especially with the Circle of Healing being a thing, will make it. Although these perks, like basically, I don't think that a sloppy in public lobbies is really helpful. In comp, it can be more helpful, but in public lobbies, I'm not really sure about it. Now, I want to show you two games that I played during the win streak of 100. These, you're not gonna see the last game because, like, I don't think it's the best example of the win streak. But you're gonna see two games that were really, really close, and I think better represent the macro management process that I had during the games, and how to deal with people who are actually optimal at doing gens in actually also hard map for the killers, because these two games are going to be in Shutter Square and the Garden of Joy. So two really hard games. The community look like they enjoyed these matches when I played live. I was sweating a lot meanwhile, but like I think it can be a interesting entertainment for you, and I hope that it can show different ways to play School Merchant in a more effective way, in a more fun way, in a more challenging way. We're still getting amazing results in games that last as DBD games should last. Like to make you understand, like the game where I paid a bit more attention to a 3-gen, that doesn't mean that I sat on a 3-gen and did nothing else, like lasted 10 minutes. So I hope you are going to enjoy these matches. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope we can promote something different about School Merchant, because I think that now more than ever is kinda needed. Doing win streak. How many wins did you get with Ark? Oh my god, please don't make me lose the streak here now. Oh, that's amazing. 331, oh my god. I feel like this is another game where I have to play aggressive. This is not okay. Can I place a drone, please? Thank you. I broke it from the wrong side. Yeah, I'm feeling tired now. But listen, we removed a lot of interesting pallets. And we got Rebecca again. When did you reach the side? Okay. Let's remove another pallet. Hey Marlock, how are you? And I Synthets, how are you? Wait a second, give me a second. Wait a second, your message is really long. I need Rebecca again as soon as possible. Drop this pallet.
Hi, welcome to the Jane Romero Show.
Adesso thank you so much for the follow. With me. I feel like Rebecca can work on the jump. No, interesting choice. Meg took the drone there. Meg removed a lot of parts from this area, so basically I should be able to hook her this time. No. I feel after these I'm gonna pass to Survivor. It doesn't matter how we dance, because like I'm feeling tired. I don't care about stopping the gens. I'm gonna try to defend this sort of region here. Now I can maybe try to attack those gens. Because maybe there is a chance that I can find Rebecca. No, they are attacking that one. Okay. I need Meg again. With the Meg again, then if I find Rebecca, is good for us. She didn't use that pallet. She's gonna just jump from the window. Perfect. The new Tales of Torment. Wait. Give me a second. Rebecca? If I get Rebecca, we can win this. If I get Rebecca, I can win this. And I think I can. Yeah, I definitely can. Yeah, I had no other choices if not getting Rebecca actually. Like, there was no other choices. It's like these guys were too optimal with gens. I have 90 seconds to close this chase. We even know where she is. No, I'm not gonna give you the hatch. Don't know, it's the
Hi.
closer. Shit, the closer.
Welcome to the Jane Romero Show.
If it's just right play, I want to see her next week and then taking a choice. Needs to stop. Why? Like, why should you stop? Imagine that I even bought all the outfits for Jane at the time I was playing on it, even on Nintendo Switch, and I had everything on Jane on PlayStation 4 when I used to play on PlayStation 4. So basically I bought the same stuff most times. Okay, we have a Claudette here. I want to take this one. She kind of fucked up. Yeah, she did. One of the 300 pallets less. No scourge, okay. Well, let's just try to get as close as possible to
Welcome to the Jane
the
Romero
gens area.
Show.
Yeah, they are too optimal gens today. Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate you people. This means that no other gens have progresses, basically. I'm not sure I want to camp. Except... But to tunnel, yes, definitely. Okay, you used your OTR. I'm fast. You're still here. And she's down. They're working on that gem. Real Claudette, this is a problem. This team is so fast at gens, I swear to god. But honestly, like, this Claudette looks like someone I can tunnel again. Wait a second. Claudette took a claw trap. Okay, nice. I need the Claudette at every cost. And I know where Claudette can be. Not here. Okay. We self-care. Claudette is basically doing nothing for now. I need the Claudette at every cost. Finally.
Hi, welcome to the Jane Romero Show. Hi, welcome to the Jane Romero Show.
People, I'm sorry if I feel distracted, but this game is super hard. No, I'm gonna hook. I don't care about content. I want my 3k win condition, and if they have adrenaline, it's a problem. Except. Now what I have to do is just... yeah, here we go. The other door cannot be open. Oh my god. This was so hard. This is gonna be uploaded on YouTube.